What's your name?
I'm Maya.
Myra. And you're from?
I'm from Poland.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ.
I would say it's not. I always felt safe as a woman. Of course, you have to also adapt a bit. You know, you cannot wear like shorts like in Europe, showing all the skin, and so. For example, comparing to Bengaluru, it's more quiet, more authentic, nice people. ಈ ಸಲ ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ.
Hello guys, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಚಾನಲ್. ಮೈ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ Abhishekshetty. ನಾನು ಮೈಸೂರು ಹುಡುಗ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಇದು ಮೈಸೂರು ಅಥವಾ ಮಿನಿ ಗೋವಾ ಅಂತ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾರಿನರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಯೋಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗಳು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಕೆಫೆಗಳು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ತಲೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಂತ ನಾನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹೋಪ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. What's your name?
My name is Christine.
Christine.
Yeah.
And you're from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Yes.
Okay. From how many days have you been here?
I just arrived yesterday morning in Mysore.
Mysore.
Yes.
Before that, where were you?
In before, well, I've been to India already since December.
But you've been in India since December.
Yeah. I'm exploring whole India.
Okay.
And before I came to Mysore, I was in Coimbatore.
Yeah.
The Isha
Isha
Foundation.
Foundation.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That was my last stop before I came here.
What's your name?
I'm Maya.
Myra. And you're from?
I'm from Poland.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಂದ ಅಲ್ಲ.
Poland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since from when you are in Mysore?
It will be 2 weeks.
Okay. And you're planning to stay for another?
For another 2 weeks, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the only place that you've visited in India?
Before I traveled to Goa, to Gokarna, Rishikesh, Andaman Islands, so many places in India so far.
What is your name?
I'm Julian.
Sorry?
Julian,
Julian. And you're from?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Okay. From how many days have you been here?
For how many days? Now for about a week, and I say 5 more weeks
5
in
months.
Mysore. Yeah.
Okay. This is the first places that you have visited, or any other places that you have visited before?
Now my travel, I was before in Mumbai. I landed there by plane, went to Gokarna, and now here. But I've been to India about 8 years ago.
Okay. What's your name?
Flori.
And you both are from which part of the country?
From Romania.
Both.
Europe,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Since how many time are you guys here? Like
In Mysore,
Yeah.
3 days.
3 days.
Yes.
Before coming to this place, where were you? Have you visited other places of the country?
Bengaluru.
Bengaluru.
Yeah.
Okay. And why exactly are you guys coming to Mysore? You wanted to explore the
Well,
place?
we have 1 month to visit India,
Okay.
and
What
we
did you-
also want to see the place and the city, and it's very nice.
What's your name?
Dusty.
And you're from?
London.
London. Since when are you staying in India?
Since December 23.
Wow. It's a long time.
Yeah, but I go and come back.
Okay. In Mysore?
Mostly Mysore.
Since 2023.
I came in December, stayed until May,
Okay.
and then I came back in September, and then I came back in January this year.
Okay. As you said that you've been here in India since December, what's that one misconception you had about India before? After you arrived in here, that has changed over the time.
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. Because, I wanted to come to India for many years already. And to be honest, I never dared to come really, because there's so many, not so many, but it's a kind of a, people say, India, you can't go there like as a single woman traveling solo, because I'm solo traveler. And it's just so crowded and dirty and blah, 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 So I always made me some okay, can I really do it? But I really want to come because to explore yoga culture, to explore yoga and meditation and the spiritual path, So, and now I'm here and I'm really happy about that I came, because it's not true. I mean, of course, some things are true. Of course, it's maybe dirty and okay, it's crowded, yes. But the question is, how do you perceive it? Yeah, how do you look at things? And of course, it can be very overwhelming for. I'm speaking from my point of view. Yeah, of course, the noise is really different than in Germany, but it's just the way it is, and so I would say it's not. I always felt safe as a woman. Of course, you have to also adapt a bit. You cannot wear like shorts like in Europe or like
Understood, yeah.
showing all the skin, and so if you adapt a little bit and you just talk to people are really friendly, and so I never had any problems.
That's great, actually. That's a great answer. When was the last time you cried out loud?
Cry out loud. Wow. It's a beautiful question, yeah? So, but really, really cry.
Yeah, really, really cried. If you're comfortable, you can share that.
Uh, so I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah?
Huh?
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
May I know the reason, if you're comfortable?
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yes.
About what?
About the place I am right now. About people who I have in my life, my family, my friends, my partner, and also people from India itself. Yeah.
If you ever got one superpower, for example, you have a superpower, okay?
Yeah.
To erase one thing from your memory, what will that be?
The superpower to erase one thing from my memory.
Yeah. From your past or whatever it might be.
I'm pretty convinced that the things we experience make us what we are. So I think I don't want to erase something. I mean, of course, there are certain mistakes I made in my life, and there might be sometimes kind of attractive erasing them, but I don't want to erase anything. No.
Have you learned from that?
Yeah.
Okay. Difference that you find comparatively to other places. What is that one difference after coming to Mysore?
Well, for example, compared to Bengaluru, it's more quiet, more authentic, nice people.
No, I'm just making a YouTube video. Comfortable talking?
No, sorry.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ದೇವರೇ ನೀನು ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇಂಥ ಜನ್ಮ ಪಾಪಿಗೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಡ.
When was the last time you cried?
Maybe just 2 days ago.
If you're comfortable answering, why exactly?
Well, it was just, I don't know. Sometimes I cry because I'm happy. Sometimes I cry because I don't know what to do. No, I'm not being very honest now at the moment. It's very personal. But so having the deep dive into the Indian culture and the spirituality made me, in the last couple of weeks, to be honest, was a big roller coaster for me. Yeah, because I was not sure anymore, where do I belong to? How much, what is my culture and what is this culture, and how much is there in between, or how much do I take from the spirituality and like this? So that was kind of, but now I feel much better.
Feel good?
Yeah.
I would love to teach you a few Kannada words. Ellarigu namaskara.
Ellarigu namaskara.
If you have a superpower, okay?
Yeah.
If God gives you a superpower
Yeah.
to erase one bad memory or something from your life, what will that be?
Oh gosh.
If you're comfortable answering.
One bad memory. Oh.
Not just one, anything from your life that you have done. in the
Erase
past.
one thing in my life. Smoking. Cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd be a non-smoker.
Why you prefer yoga rather than working out in a gym?
I prefer yoga because it's a spiritual path. You just combine asanas with purifying your mind. I mean, through your body, actually, you can cool down your mind, and it's really, really important, especially nowadays when we are just bombarding from media, social media, all around. Yeah.
I'll teach you one new Kannada word, okay? Are you comfortable telling in front of the camera?
Yeah. ಈ ಸಲ ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ.
Yes. Jai RCB. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಫಾರಿನರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಸೂರು ಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ, ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಬೀಗ ಮೈಸೂರೇ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೋಪ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಮರಿಬೇಡಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್. ನಂಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್, ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್, ಬಾಯ್.